Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you all are fine and doing great. Today we are going to discuss this shortest path from 1 to n problem of GFG. So this is a very simple problem. Here what we are basically need to do, we are given a directed graph. Okay, just like what I can do, I am currently at number I, number I. Then from either I can go to I plus 1 or either I can go to I into 3. Okay, or basically I can say 3 into I. Okay, either I plus 1 or either 3 into I. Now I need to find out, I am given an integer n, I am initially at position 1, I can do these two operations. I need to find out minimum number of move I required to reach from 1 to n. Okay guys, so see, if I need to go from 1 to n, then I will have two choices. Either I can, from 1 I can go to 2, or either I can go to 3. Then from 2 either I can go to 3, either I can go to 2 into 3, that is 6. Similarly from here, okay, so we will have a kind of a cycle, I can say I will have a kind of cycle. But there is a trick in this type of problem where I have some particular movement, something into multiplication and something into plus or minus. So what we usually do in these type of problem, we don't go from 1 to n, but we go from n to 1. Okay, we go reversibly. How? If my current number is n, then if my n is divided by 3, then what I will do, if my n is divided by 3, if n modulo 3 is equal to 0, it means I can simply do, means the previous operation I need to perform is multiply. Okay, what I am saying, suppose if my n is 27, then it means from 1 I will reach to 9 using any number of moves, using anything, but from 9 I will go to 27. Why? Because from 9 I can go to 10, or either I can go to 27. Now you see, from 9, suppose I need x number of moves from 1 to 9, then from 9 to 27 I need only x plus 1. But if from 9 if I go to 10, then at least I need some y extra number of moves. Okay, y can be anything that is greater than equal to 1. Okay, equal to 1 or greater than. Okay, so how many move I will require? X plus y. Okay, and here if you look and one move for this. Okay, so x plus 1 is very less than x plus 1 plus this y extra moves. Okay, so I will gonna prefer this particular move. So if my n is divided by 3, I will reduce my n to n by 3, else while I need to perform n minus minus. Means suppose if I am at 28, so I cannot come at 28 directly by multiplying any number with 3, because 28 is not a factor of 3, so it is compulsory to come at 28 from 27. Okay, so this is what I want to do, and this is a very simple trick we will gonna use in many problems. I will initialize my answer with 0 till my n greater than 1, because 1 is my starting position. If my n modulo 3 is like n modulo 3 is not equal to 0, basically it means it will remain some positive number 1 or 2. I will decrease it, as well I will divide my n by 3 and increase my answer, because each of the operation will require one move. So answer plus plus, after all I will return my answer. This is simple code. Okay guys, it is accepted. So I hope you like the tutorial. If you have any doubt, just comment out, I will try my best to explain you. Please subscribe the channel and like the video. Thank you for watching this guys, stay tuned.